Welcome to SportsVision on WTMB. Joe Palo, Mike Reagan, and we are officially the only two dogs on this show today.
There are no other dogs.
That's it, just us. What are you doing?
Well, I'm doing what every white, middle-class, hard-working person does. I'm clinging to my guns.
Well, you know, in the case...
Elitist like you don't understand.
No. But in your case, those are like 22s. You know, we're talking about 45s here.
I can resist that one. Somebody's got to cling to their guns.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, and do you?
Yes, I do.
Do you seriously? No, be serious.
I have 2 under the bed.
I have
Don't
5.
sneak into my house.
I have 5, and I've got an
I have
arsenal.
2 under the bed.
I thought if I ever
you
went crazy, the police, I could hold them off for a long time. Lots of ammo.
That's what scares a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? Don't drive me crazy.
Man, we got some stuff. We've got football, and you love football, and we're going to let you do it since you love it. It's a short little piece.
That's because we signed our first-round draft pick already.
That's right,
for
the
draft
Dolphins. Hey, Bill Parcells means business.
You ain't lying,
business. We got Cleveland and Bradley County softball rivalry, and then some special stuff going on now. One of the games we're going to show, and if you're Bradley, you're not going to like it because Walker Valley came out on top, but we're not going to show the championship game last night, but you already know what happened. We will show it next week because we could not get it edited in time for this show. So Bradley, we're going to pay a lot of attention to that big victory and championship of the district. So we'll let everybody know about that next week. So come see it then. Right now, though, we got to go to Cleveland.
How long did it take you to think about that, holding on to your guns?
Oh, I missed it last week. I meant to come up with that last week. It's dated, but hey, I'm clinging to my guns.
Oh, goodness.
Let's go. Rock and roll. Softball. We got to get after it right here. This is Cleveland and Bradley right here at Bradley. Cleveland rocks right from the start. Peyton Tipton hammers a shot to left center field. She would wind up on second base. As Cleveland would have it their way all night after an out. Courtney DeLay dribbles one out in front of the plate. She is out, but Tipton is on third base as they get DeLay on a nice play. But then Morgan Shamlin grounds one that gets through into right field. She beats the throw to first, and Tipton will score. Here's Morgan Shamlin. Gets through there, and Tipton gets the first run of the ball game as the Lady Raiders go out on top. Score after 1 half is Lady Raiders are up there 1-0. Batter, bottom one out. BC's Brittany Brown is hit on the foot and awarded first base. And she's saying, hey, I got hit on the foot. The umpire's not sure. He looks, talks to the other umpire, take first base.
Take first base.
But a nice play here on a bunt attempt. They're trying to move Brown over right here to seconds. Pop up and catch it. Ashley Carroll, look at that. She grabs it and also nabs Brown at first. Double play to end this. We're at top of this second. We go. Brittany Belcher.
On your toes.
Brittany Belcher rips a single that hugs the chalk on the left field line right there. So she's on first to start it out again for Cleveland. Pesci, then she lines one single through the hole between shortstop and third, and it's first and second. The Raiders ready to roll here again. Carroll lays down a good bunt to advance the runners. Let's get up to Carroll, though. Here we go. Now she's going to lay down a good bunt, and she is going to advance the runners to second and third, so she does her job. And with 2 out, Tipton's back up after we advance them. Here comes Peyton Tipton.
You know, if Peyton Tipton married Peyton Manning, she'd be Peyton Tipton Manning.
That's right. There you go. Look at that.
Huh?
That's right. If he married her, he'd be Peyton.
There you go.
Place. All right.
Be their place.
Nice stop. Belcher scores on first and third now. Tipton will swipe second base. As Tipton hits one to short, scoring that last run, she will swipe second right there. And Pickett hits a slow ground ball to third base. And again, not handled quite right as we come up. And another run scores as Pesci comes across, and it's still first and third. Pickett will swipe second here. There she blows. There we go. Just try to pick the one off third, not paying attention. Didn't work. Delay. She will hit a hard grounder through the shortstop hole. Another run will score. BC misses the cutoff, and it's second and third, and the BC coaches are going, where's our fundamentals? Not too happy right now. Cleveland still rolling. Shamlin hits a single up the middle. 2 more come across for Cleveland. And as they do, Shamlin will take second base out there. So everything going on for BC. Sierra Pettit will loop one off the outstretched glove. Look at this second baseman. Can't quite get it. She's going to reach. Another run comes across, and Cleveland will continue to pour it on right here. Belcher back up again, but she's going to launch one. Look at this. Deep left field. It carries all the way out of the park. A 2-run shot. Pettit will try it home in front of her, and she got every single bit of that. How about that? That was a good shot right there. She's had a few home runs. She's a power hitter. She's signed already, I believe. I know she has. College softball. Damage ends there, but not before the Lady Raiders add 4. It's 5-zip. Bottom of the second now, BC now gets one from Jackie Short. A base on balls. Here's Jackie. So she will take first base. But that's their first base runner, but no further damage. So they are having problems. Top of third, 2 out. Tipton still swinging a hot bat. She will single straight into center field right there. So she's on 3 times. Pickett will rope a single to left field. There's Pickett. She hit the ball hard all night as well. First and second again. Lady Raiders still after it. Up comes Courtney DeLay. And she will single to right center field. And Tipton will score again. That's 3 times around the bases for her. And it's second and third as DeLay will go for second on the throw right there. So Lady Raiders still in business. Shambles singles as well. Although, look at that. Maybe should have been caught right there. But they throw her out. It was close. And I think another run scores right there for the Lady Raiders. And the coach isn't too happy. She's going, it looked like she got thrown out there from right field. They don't give it to her. The ump said no. No out. Run scores. Be quiet.
Did you say all that?
Yeah, he said. I heard you. I heard you. Okay. All right.
Oh, we do it
Look
in
at that. That's slow-mo. Yeah, well, we got to show the
All
slow-mo.
right,
That's
that's
my
good.
super slow-mo.
That's
Look,
what
look, it appears as though she might have been out unless she pulled her foot. Can't tell from here, and the ump's right there. All right, next batter was out anyway, so nothing would have changed, and it's 12-zip after 2.5. Can you believe that? Bottom of the third, Allison Pesci, base on balls with 2 out, and Brown makes it first and second with a single to right center field, but the threat ends there. That's Allison Perry, not Allison Pesci. Pesci's on Cleveland. That's Perry. BC gets in a huddle. But look at behind it. Joe, look at behind the huddle. See that little face? The face staring at you. Now there's 2 faces. Look
By
at
the
them.
Bob
Yeah,
McKenzie
yeah,
Field
they're
sign?
monsters. Yeah, they're monsters back there. I thought that was kind of. What are those guys
Oh,
doing?
those are my
weird.
kids.
They come in out of the.
That's
out of
for
the
you,
outfield.
Matthew.
Top of the fourth, Pesci. This is Pesci. Lines a single to
Yeah, I
second
can
base.
say that.
But the threat ends. Pesci would at least get a hit start the inning. Threat ends there. Bottom fourth, BC trying to get on the board. And this is Banther. She got a base on balls. And BC has bases loaded. And look at this. Hits one off the catcher's glove. See, the catcher's glove threw out there, 2-3 feet. So anyway. Interference was a call. She's awarded first. Runners advance.
I think I'm insulted you call my kids monsters.
Alicia Perry then laces a deep shot to left center field. It will fall in, and it is a bases clearing double for the Barretts, so they actually get a little something going here, although they were trailing big time. Threat ends there. BC, though, gets 4, and it's 12-4. Top of the fifth, first and second. Batter's down early, but this is delay. She's going to start something with 2 outs there. She'll get a single. So she's on 2 down. Shamblin's going to hit one to the left side. It somehow gets between. Look at this. Look at that first and second baseman. They're like both right there. Still got out there. Coach wasn't happy there either. Gets through. So Shamblin gets a single. Pettit follows with a long fly to left field. It goes over the left fielder's head. Look at that. Not caught. And it should have or could have been. It's a double. And then Tina Garcia, she's going to join the party right here coming up while she hits a real slow roller, but she will beat it out. Look at that, right out in front of the plate.
Is this game played throughout a whole weekend?
That's right. And Shamblin's going to score. Well, when you score 16 runs and you show all the kids participating, that's the idea. Pesci says
I just figured it was
another shot to left field, and might also should have been caught right there. But we've got more runs.
Yeah.
You give all the kids
there,
attention.
go. Yeah, go with it. Go.
Carroll beats out an infield hit right here. I mean, if you want to be the one to cut him
No,
out,
I'm not cutting that.
you tell their mom.
Hey, go.
You tell their mom.
Runs are scoring.
Carroll beats out an infield hit. That's what we're about here.
I know. What's the score now?
All right, Cleveland now leads it 16-4. Shamblin needs 3 outs. Base on balls for the first batter. That is Sarah Kirkpatrick. And after a flyout, Heather Lynn is going to single
I just want you to explain all the Browns.
to make it first and second. Well, when they win, they get their second treat. All right, a ground out made it 2 outs. Shamblin gets Banther to ground out for out number 3. And The game ends in 6 runs shortened as the mercy rule is applied. Cleveland whips up big time on BC. It was 16 Cleveland, it was 4 BC. So, and BC has, in all fairness, been hurt quite a bit because Leah Banks, their star pitcher, who really shuts most teams down.
That's right.
And she'll be back. And I think they shut Cleveland out when she pitched last time. So, and they got a new pitcher in there. But boy, Cleveland just got the bats rolling.
Once it starts, it's like a domino effect.
Yes, and you're going to see this again. The Walker Valley Bradley games. It's no secret to this point, but they split. Bradley needed 1 to win the title. Walker Valley goes into Bradley, puts a 12 spot on them, no runs BC. So Walker Valley has not been beaten for 2 years. They played last night. BC wins the championship at Walker Valley. First win in 2 years. First to beat in 2 years for Walker Valley. 13-1. So 2 12-run ball games. Figure that out, and we're going to show it all. And we're going to show some football right when we come back.
Got it.
Dear Lisa, all my love, Johnny. Dear Belinda, all my love, Johnny.
Buying 2 dozen roses is expensive.
What's your name?
Janine.
Buying 3, you ain't eating thick burgers for a week.
Dear Janine.
Double cheeseburgers, 2 for $3 at Hardee's.
Welcome back to SportsVision on WTMB, and so now we got football.
Yeah,
Are you ready for some football?
It's just scrimmage, just
Okay,
spring
though.
stuff, but hey, it's still kind of fun to get
It
out
is,
there
it's
and watch.
football.
And it's
That's all
still
that
neat to
matters.
see some guy flash that speed and go all the way for a touchdown, especially if it's a team you're rooting for.
Exactly.
So, you know, we went
And
out
it's
there.
even double pleasure if it's me running the ball for
That's
the
right,
touchdown.
but you know that's not likely.
Huh?
I don't think that
Huh?
happened. I don't think that
Huh?
happened in your backyard when you were 6.
What are you
but,
talking
know,
about?
With
I had
no,
a big
with nobody
backyard.
defensive.
All right, it took a long time to get from one
The
side to the
dog
other.
could tackle you.
All right, well, it did a few times, but that's another story. We won't talk about
Bradley
that.
had Eastridge come into town.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
the Pioneers,
The Pioneers.
the bars.
Well, the Pioneers got buried.
Well, I've got it, and so don't give it away yet. But let's
right.
let everybody see. All right, this is Bradley Central. This is East Ridge. This is at Bear Stadium. This is a scrimmage, spring scrimmage, and what you're going to see here is a swarming D by the bars
Yeah, they're all over it.
as they take the Pioneer down. Get down.
That's right. He's a Pioneer if he's singular.
Right. One, as in one. More D here. Interception by Ratcliffe. Check that out. Nice wheels after the INT.
See, and they're playing 10 possessions, so they had to get the ball right back to Eastridge. They could have scored if that's really. They're down there like on 5.
All right, well, here's a great hit here by outside linebacker Carter for Bradley Central.
Malcolm Carter.
As in Malcolm.
Watch him pop the pass.
And see, they ought to play him in the middle. Middle linebacker. Malcolm in the middle.
Well, they could call it Hurricane.
All right. And then offense now. This is Ratcliffe. Nice run. Straight up the gut, right up the middle. Look at him
Tough
just,
yards.
yeah,
Tough yards.
buddy. All right, quarterback.
Carter kid's on the sophomore, too. Looks tough.
Well, quarterback Johnny Davis here, running option, takes it himself, got some wheels on his own, takes it outside, look good. Nice run by Carter again, who will, also he doubles as the fullback, correct?
He's fullback and outside line.
All right.
Hey, well, he's
Plays both ways.
behind Ratcliffe on the fullback.
Right.
But he's starting on the outside line.
Deontay Lindsay, watch this. Looks like
Looked like he hurt himself there.
he got hurt, but
But he didn't.
he didn't. All right, 'cause, you know, he's a tough kid. He's a tough nut to crack, buddy. Bradley Central, back on D. Nice tackle for a loss here. This is Bennett, Chandler Bennett, taking the Pioneer as in one, singular down. But 2 guys couldn't carry the ball. Couldn't be Pioneers because there's only 1 guy can carry it. More good D here. This is A.J. White on the tackle. Good job. Bradley Central D looking good here during the spring scrimmage. Nice hit here by Cartwright. Dun, 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 dun. Make sure it's no catch.
Sure there's no catch. Pop the ball loose.
Good job. Bradley Central now back on Ratcliffe against just getting more tough yards, and he reminds me a little bit of
He's not going to break away. but
old
he'll
bowling
get,
ball. Remember Clint?
he'll get 7 or 8 at a time, but he's not going to break any, but he's going to punish you.
All right, here we go. Carter, right up the gut himself. There. And then direct snap to Deontay Lindsay. And he makes something out of nothing, but that's what he does a lot. This kid's got a lot of talent, a lot of moves. What's the old saying? More moves than X-Lax. Remember that? That was always goofy. All right, Lindsay, again, dodging tackles. Looking good. Bradley looking good. Davis, nice short pass now to Trey Kaiser. Look, he rolls right, little pass, good catch. No yards, but watch.
Yeah, there's no gain on this, but it's kind of fun to watch. One of those runs that
Pitch back.
I watch. He gets away from his
Reminds me of my boy, Jawan. That's what Jawan did, dude. Just give the ball to Jawan and let him go.
See, that was really for no gain, but that was still fun to watch.
He's got, 50 yards east-west. Lindsay now and Bolton combine on a tackle here for the Bradley defense. It's just right here, boom, boom, top and bottom. More good D as Bolton and Fink would combine on a tackle for the Bars. Looks like that Pioneer is hurt. But let's just hit, boom, boom. Good job, guys. Back on D, this is Davis with a scramble of his own. Back on, well, let's get this tackle first. Then we got that's Bolton, I think. All right. Now we got Davis on the scramble of his own. I was going to say, well, there's the Pioneer guy, Davis is scrambling good. He's scrambling, rambling, okay. And then Lindsay picks his holes.
Look at him cap off.
Great speed. And Mike, what happens? Could go, what? Oh,
the way.
Valley Central would win 3-1. They don't officially keep like touchdowns, but they get in the end zone 3 times. Pioneers get in there once, so there you go. And so good showing for the Bradley Central Bars on their spring scrimmage.
And I tell you, Lindsay gets a hole, and he's, you're not going to catch him. So the thing is to not let him get there. So they'll key on him. He'll have some tough times. He had some tough ones as you saw that one run. He kind of didn't have anywhere to go, but I tell you, it just takes a step.
Davis has got some
wheels.
He's
always a threat. And some of those other guys that are there, they use the big boys to plow a few yards up at a time, might do all right. And there was some good hitting going on for the Bears.
Yes,
so
there was.
We will be right back. We told you about the big square off, the face off, Walker Valley, Bradley Central for the championship of their region. And guess what? They played this weekend. We got the first game. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Checking to Cash. Checking to Cash truly is about helping people. As a parent, you should never feel awkward about needing some extra money because something's going to happen. If you got those teenagers, now you're going to have to get a car. Well, there's car insurance, and that's not cheap. My favorite customer reminds me of my grandmother, and every time she comes into the center, I have to walk around the counter and give her a hug. That's what Checking to Cash is for, just for that crunch time in between paydays. My name's Victoria White, and I've worked for Checking to Cash for 12 years.
My favorite part of working with Checking to Cash is knowing that every day I'm going to help somebody in some way. I'm very involved in my son's school, in the community. I try to do as much as I can with his class. Come into Checking to Cash and I will be glad to help you. My name is Latoya Dennison and I've been with Checking to Cash for 6 wonderful years.
Helping you, it's all we do.
Checking to Cash.
Get up to $200 by calling the number on your screen. Always use payday advances responsibly.
All right, here we go as promised, Mike. Hey, we're going to see him next week.
That's right. We'll see you next week, but we got to show you a big game. First of 2 back-to-back.
Go Orlando Magic,
This is
go Florida Marlins.
Adam Heinman of the base on balls right there to start off the inning for the Walker Valley as they face Bradley. Bradley just has to win 1, but Stephen Brown's going to hit a high twisting fly to right field, sailing over Timmy Lynn's head, takes 1 hop off the wall, and at second and third, Walker Valley looking good. This is on the first night. This was actually Monday night right here. After an out, Walker Valley attempts a squeeze bunt. It gets down perfect by David Eskew. No chance for a play on Hyman at home, so they make the play on Eskew. Meanwhile, Brown is flying all the way from second base, and he runs into the catcher right there. To his fellow Hyman right there. Collision with Hyman trying to remove the bat. Here's the play over again. Right there, they get the out at first base, but the perfect squeeze. Hyman, who scored, is trying to get the bat out of the way. He gets run into by Brown, and oh my goodness. But that's a slow-mo, but what a play. 2 runs off a squeeze bunt. All right, so Walker Valley gets 2 on that squeeze, and they will lead 2-0 as the team helps Brown off the field right there. Bottom of second now, first base runner for Bradley. This is Timmy Lynn right there as he will get a base on balls. Cole Brand is going to come up and make the perfect sacrifice bunt. of Lynn right there. He gets it down. He's a big boy. He's a hard hitter, home run hitter, but he gets a sack down. Pretty good job right there for a power hitter. Lynn takes third on a 57-foot curveball right here. Here it is. It bounces, and Lynn will get to third base. So Bradley threatening down 2-0. But pitcher Jamie Harper on his game gets a K to end the inning right here. He had a big night pitching for Walker Valley. As we move to the top of the third, Adam Heineman up again is going to smoke a double into the gap in the left center field. Here's Heineman. And wow, that's a good shot right there. It will carry out there in the left center. He will wind up on second base. And again, Walker Valley has something going. After an out, Harper's going to single through the hole between shortstop and third. So here comes Harper up, the man on the mound that night. He puts one between short and third. So Heineman will take third base right there. And we'll go with, now he goes ahead and tries to go on home. So as he goes on home, we'll show you this also in slow-mo. Great play by Castile, as Castile will catch the ball and tag him on the head right here as he comes in. All right, move to the top of the fourth. This is SQ with the leadoff right there on a hit by pitch. He's on base. All right, there's SQ taking first. That last inning, that was a gun down at the plate from left field. Turner Touchstone's going to follow SQ's walk in this inning with a shot to deep center field, and that will send SQ to third, and Touchstone has a double and no outs working for Walker Valley. Great play here as Chase Morrow hits a pop-up. This is the play I was referring to earlier. It looks like it may fall in. Second baseman Hagen Scoggins going to flag it down right there in short right. He gets a throw off balance. Look at that tag on the head there by Castile as he hits SQ on the way by. And that's the one we're going to slow-mo again. The big play right there defensively. However, Walker Valley would run away with the game at the time. It looked like a great play. Look, he's going to flag the ball down here at second base, going away, off balance. Doesn't have a good throw to get off right there, but manages somehow to get it enough on it. But it's high coming in. Castile will have to leap to catch it, and SQ is tagging up, and as SQ tags, it looks like he's going to be safe. If he slides, he may be, but look at the leap there by Castile. Boom, on the head right there, tags him, gets the out. So a good play, good defense right there for Bradley. So after 3.5, it's still 2-0. Walker Valley leading. Now we're going to move to the bottom of the fourth. Harper still working on a no-no, and the man at the plate, this is Ryan Castile, and he blisters the ball. It goes right through the third baseman on into the deep left field right there. It's hard to stop that man. Castile will swipe second base right here. And Castile and Harper, both two of the leading hitters in the district right there. And now Brand will get a base on ball, so they'll make it first and second. So again, Bradley threatening. But again, with 2 out and Bradley threatening and 2 on right here, Harper's going to reach back one more time and get a K to end the inning. He had it when he needed it all night long and kept snuffing out the Bradley rallies. Top of the second now, a strikeout for pitcher John Kleinert, but he serves one too fat leading off the leadoff hitter to Heineman, and Heineman will crush a twisting ball into left field, out of the park, gets a home run. So after a strikeout, the home run by Heineman. So Stephen Brown will follow Heineman as he gets all his congrats and heads on back to the dugout. Brown will follow. He'll get a single into right field. The threat ends right there after that single, but Walker Valley now, after the home run, is up 3-0. All right, and Bradley, as we said, trailing 3-0 after 4.5. Bottom of the fifth now, B.J. Morgan nails a line shot to right center field. B.J. can fly. Look at this. He's going to turn it into a triple. Looks like he could get thrown out as the center field puts the ball up here, but B.J. on the fly, and he will get in safely with a head first dive. But once again, with pressure on, Harper up to the challenge. He's going to strike out the next batters, and it's going to end up still being 3-0 Walker Valley. Top of the sixth. It was a close game, soon wouldn't be. This is SQ again leading off as he will reach on an error right here. A little bit low on the throw, not picked at first. SQ on. Turner Touchstone's going to bell a shot to center field that is misjudged out here and falls in. So Bradley also not playing their best D right here. Probably should have caught that one right there, but falls in safely. Touchstone with a double. And it's second, third. Touchstone getting a zip motion right there. So he was being harassed by a couple of Bradley fans, so he's a little payback right there. Chase Morrow right now is going to walk to load him up, and then Cody Burrell's going to hit a low liner, but it's a little bit misjudged, and a dive right there, failed to catch it in right center field. But look at this, not sure whether the dive will come on in. It falls in, and one run is going to blur home, and I literally mean blur home, as you can see by the screen right there. And then Dalton Montgomery is going to poke a single to right field and score a touchdown here. Montgomery coming to the plate. There's a single, a shot into right, and touchdown will score. Hunter Spencer is going to follow with a bases clearing triple coming up right here that's going to get. All right, it hugs the right field chalk line. There's Hunter Spencer as he's going to hit a bases clearing triple right here. And it will hug the line all the way down, and all the runners on base for Walker Valley will come in to score as Spencer gets on into third base. So that breaks it open right there. Spencer will then score himself as Hyman will add another RBI right here with a ground out, but it will bring in Spencer. So just one out now. That's the first out of the inning. And Brown right there is going to deliver right there for Walker Valley. And Harper now keeps it going with a single to left field. And it's first and second. So here is the shot by Harper with the single in the left. And the ball will get away here on the next play, and it'll be second and third as the ball gets away. And another ball deep into the outfield right here as Eskew is going to hammer one. It's going to one-hop the wall. Look at that. That's going to be a shot right there. It'll one-hop the wall. Two more men blur home, as you'll see, because for some reason the camera is throwing me off here and I'm doing this. Can't blame this on my life. As they come in, Eskew will be on second base, and two more come home. After a flyout for out number 2, Morrow would then walk. There's Eskew on second. Here's Morrow taking a base on balls. Burrell's going to single to left field to keep the merry-go-round going. Here comes Burrell to the plate. His second hit of the night, he'll single. And Eskew will come home, and quite easily he'll just stroll across the plate. So no more damage, but all right, but BC hit by a tornado there as Walker Valley scores 9 in the inning. They lead at 12-0. Bottom of the 6th, one out. Harper still cruising along right there, allowed just 2 hits. And then you got one more to this man, Castile. I'll tell you, he is always on right there. He throws one under his chin. Castile shakes his head and says, hey, I'm digging in. You're not backing me off. And he will hit one up the middle. The man just keeps swinging the bat. Walked 4 times the next night, 2 of them intentionally. So the guy can hit it, and he's going to be fun to watch. I think he's signing with UT, it looks like. All right, Lynn is hit by a pitch right here, so it makes it first and second for Bradley. So they're trying to get something going. Cole Brand's going to scratch out an infield single right here. So base is loaded, but and Harper's shutout is in jeopardy, obviously, as Bradley fills him up. But Harper, as he did all night, K's a man for the second out. Coming up here, Harper will get one there, and that's out number 2, and he'll K the final out right here. He'll have a 4-hit shutout, and hot hitting Bradley coming in. Doesn't get any more than that. 12-zip your score. Championship. Walker Valley would win it 12-0. However, the next night, Bradley would go into Walker Valley and defeat them for the first time at home in 2 years. They win the championship. We'll show you next week.